Alright, dude, so here we go. This is the last boss of Elden Ring. It is Radagon of the Golden Order into the Elden Beast. If you don't want to see it, spoilers, stop the video now. Quit out now. I'm about to go in the boss room, and we're going to watch the whole fight, and I'm going to comment on it. This shit took me, I don't know, 30 plus tries probably. It was 2 to 3 hours. Of me trying to kill this thing. That is more time than I've spent on any boss in this game, and more time than I've spent on any boss ever in any video game, I think. For some reason, I just could not keep it together. I think I was a bit fatigued mentally and just fucking tilted, and I could not get this thing down. I had the moveset down pretty good. I was doing it, executing well, and then would just get demolished by some fucking bullshit at the end, or screw up entirely and totally blow it for myself. I was choking hard last night, but we finally get him this attempt. So I'm looking all great sword, all heavy attacks to get that stagger, and I try to keep them as close together and get as many in as I can. You saw in the beginning I was able to break his posture like really quickly. I took a couple little hits for it, but that was worth it, because I got him on his heels. I have a significant health advantage. I got a ton of flasks, even though I've kind of got chipped up by some of his attacks. None of the big ones hit me, and I've gotten a lot of attacks of my own in, which is good. But still, pretty sloppy first phase by me here. I'm getting hit by a lot of stuff. I'm just not getting hit by big things, which is huge. For this attack, you have to be right directly under him for the third one, because it's a frontal cone attack, but he tracks you, so he'll hit you every time if you don't go right directly under him for the third one and time the dodge right. I mean, these bolts, sometimes he does like 2 of those bolts at once and they explode, one right after the other. It's fucking ridiculous. This boss is hard. This part is hard. This first phase is taxing, and it took a lot of mastery, it felt like. I got hit by those backswings so often. I don't know why, but they come after what looks like a good window to attack, which is a good trick this boss uses to get you. Big giant grab he uses here. You gotta dodge that, or else it's basically a one shot. But it gives you a nice opportunity to get a heavy in after every time if you do dodge it. And then the charge he uses. All these melee attacks like this are so dodgeable. That's what you want him to do the whole time. But these spears and the explosions. See, I jumped back into the explosion like a goon. They're kind of tricky. That charge is my favorite move for him to do, because it's an easy dodge and then you get a free hit in. Free kill. I don't know why that one went through. Just for some reason, I was just getting chipped up with the little attacks. I was getting killed by that first phase a shitload, so do not feel bad if that guy's owning you. Then we move on to the Elden Beast. This shit is pretty cinematic and crazy. It's not the hardest boss fight at all in the game, but it is super cinematic, super big, super from softy, and I loved it. God, this felt so fucking good to finish. Especially because that first phase usually exhausted like all my resources. So I'd be in here with this Elden Beast with like 1 flask. I would do work. I would dodge everything, get him really low, and then blow it on his giant ring attack that you'll see later. Or something like that. It's just ridiculous. So here he goes into the ground. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, so this is the first version of the ring attack. He's just going to go up, sends a ring to this guy. You got to run out to the edge. And then you got to dodge this first ring that pulls you in. I've seen people jump it and dodge it for some fucking reason. I'm just like panic running at it and almost getting hit by the mechanic. This one shoots a bunch of stars in the air. You got to start sprinting. And you'll still get clipped by a couple apparently. I was full sprint. Big fire attack, just AoE under him, just run away. That one's easy to dodge, but you don't get a hit in. These are my favorite attacks. You get a hit almost every time he does it. Easy to dodge. Here comes one again. Rink, easy to dodge. Missed the hit, but that's because I stink. And then this pisses me off. This shit with the big giant exploding holy sword was my least favorite. For some reason I sucked at that one. Couldn't get away fast enough. Couldn't read it. But got used to it. Back to the big swipes, my favorite. A little chunk in for it. This one I dodge better, but the first little burst gets me, but the big burst gets dodged. Grab a couple chunks on him there. And I'm breaking down his posture, but he gets a second to kind of rest here, which generates it back. Run from the stars. Beep, 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 beep. I get hit by the first one of these. These are pretty easy to dodge. You just kind of dodge when he hits the bottom of that swing. Yeah, dodge, dodge. But I boofed it on the first one there. Big dodge, super easy, super telegraphed. Big chunk, nice. Oh, he got me with that smash. This was so greedy, extra greed on top of greed there, and I should have died to that. I should 100% died to those stars. I fucked this fight right there. And I double flask right there to save myself, which if you didn't know, you can double flask. You can heal twice in the same time it takes to do one, essentially. Just double tap it. Giant explosion, somehow avoiding these stars. They don't do much damage, but they are just fucking panic stars. I panicked so much with those around me and lost because of them, even though they're not that dangerous. Huge dodge on the big yellow bulb. I was a goner if that hits. Stagger that big stupid bitch. Heavy into a fucking nice riposte. Yeah, baby. Couple more slammers. And panic attack. He's in the water. He's low. I am panicking at this point. My hands are sweating. Big ring in the. This is the harder version of the ring attack. No clue how to do it. I think you jump these or roll these, and for some reason I just love walking into them. There we go. I'm gonna get hit by this for sure. Ready? Gonk. Didn't hit. It didn't one shot me, but holy fuck, it does a lot. And then sprint, 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 sprint. Get shipped up. I just need a little bit more. And now he's putting me in the cosmos. Jesus Christ with this motherfucker. Now I have no clue what he's going to do right here. Giant explosion. I guess you get a chance to hit him. I didn't know. I thought stars were coming. I didn't know it was fucking coming. I was like, I'm slashing this dude dead though. And there he goes. Bang the chest, baby. That's it, man. That's the end of the game. I won't show you the rest because of the ending and all that. I got the went for the Rani ending, the stars ending. I'm not gonna show it, but that's the last fight. What a fucking game this is. This is like the best game ever. I beat most of the bosses like this with just a greatsword. No summons, no friends. I played with some summons and some friends in the beginning to goof around, but all the harder bosses I beat like this, cause it's fucking awesome and fun. But it was a super headache beating this guy last night. I don't fucking know why it took me so long. But yeah, I'm going to have some more content coming tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. I'm going to start doing a new playthrough, probably a Faith playthrough, and I'll probably put up a lot more gameplay of the bosses and some more commentary videos like this. So if you had fun with this one, subscribe to the channel and share the video with your buddies, like the video, and I'll be back with more. I'm going to put out a bunch more personality-based content over time. So I'll see you guys for those videos, and I'll talk to you then. Peace.